just because I love chocolate that much. Hey there, happy September, happy almost fall. I'm really excited to chat with y'all today and tell you about some of my favorite things from the month of August. So let's get right into it. So the first thing shouldn't really surprise y'all if you have been following me on Instagram and know I've been spending a lot of time at the beach and at the pool. It is the Erin Condren large tote pool bag. I'm not really sure what to call this, but I am absolutely in love with them. They are the perfect size, in my opinion, for two people to go to a pool or to the beach and carry everything you need to carry and not have a bunch of extra space. Now, if you do have kids, I can't guarantee that it's gonna fit all of your needs, but for us, it carried 2 towels, 2 water bottles, 2 books, a little pouch for like our phones and our wallets. I think that's it. I can't remember if we threw anything else in there, but it fit everything that we needed and it was absolutely perfect. I have it in this gorgeous, colorful mid-century circles, which clearly I'm obsessed with. And I also have it in this burnt orange Texas pattern that I got at the Erin Condren store in Austin, Texas. This also comes in maroon, teal, and a peach color. I also really, really want the new colorful hexagon pattern, and I love these bags, hence why they're in this video, but I can't justify owning 3 of them, given that I don't live near a pool or a beach, or really any water that you would want to get into. Okay, the next things are 2 YouTube channels that I have been binging on this month. I talked about some YouTube channels last month in my favorites video, and I thought I would just keep going with that. So the first channel that I have added to my binge watching this month is called Channel Notes, and this is a YouTube channel dedicated to helping YouTubers. So if you have ever wanted to start a channel or you do have a YouTube channel, I really recommend checking out her channel. She breaks it down really simply. I just really enjoy her crisp, clean approach to helping you create a better YouTube channel or improving your channel or even starting from scratch. She's a lot of great content, a lot of great videos that you can watch for hours. The second channel I've been watching is actually more of a series on a channel. So the channel, I don't think I'm gonna say this right, is It is a Canadian women's magazine. Yep, you heard me. But they have a series, a bunch of videos called The Home Print. And it's about turning different aspects of homes, especially small ones, into cute, fashionable spaces on a budget. And I basically have watched every single one of the home print videos on this channel. I haven't really gotten into any of the other videos on the channel because nothing really jumped out at me, but I love those videos. Okay. The next thing on the list are the mild liner highlighters. I know I am so late to the party on this one. Everybody has been raving about these for months or years, or I don't even know, but ever since I started bullet journaling, and especially since I started time tracking, I have become obsessed with these. Fun fact, they're 2-sided. So there's this side that's the thick, normal highlighter, and then there's this side, which is thin. And I usually use that side to outline the box of my time tracker when it's just one box that I'm trying to fill in. Otherwise, I'll use the other side. But I really like these. They're bright, but yet they're not too bright and they're not bleeding through my paper. I bought the 15 color pack set on Amazon. To be honest, I don't love the neon colors that are in the set. So these are the ones that I have been using the most, these 10 colors, but the 15 pack set was a really good deal. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna talk about is actually an app. I found out about this app from the YouTube video, The Financial Diet, that I talked about in my last favorites video, and it is called Stepcoin. Yes, they are trying to play off of the term Bitcoin. Essentially what happens is it tracks your steps that you take every single day, and you get step coins for your steps. And then you can take those step coins and exchange them for other things. Now, the company is still relatively new, and so the amount of things that they have available on the site in exchange for their step coins are not that extensive. So far, the only thing I've redeemed step coins for is a subscription to an audiobook app that I've been using, not Audible, it's a different one. I forget what it's called. Either way, it doesn't cost you anything. The app is free. You sign up. It gives you step coins for walking, which we all literally do, especially if you live in a city where you walk all the time like I do. And so there's not a whole lot to exchange for it now, but I'm hoping that the app gains momentum and there's other things to exchange for. Sometimes they will release really good stuff like Starbucks gift cards or Amazon gift cards, but they usually go pretty fast. So you have to have notifications turned on and like get them quickly. But so far I have racked up like, I don't know, $50 or something of step coins, which right now doesn't have a ton of value, but maybe someday it will. Either way, I really like the option and hopefully I'll get to redeem it for something cool. Okay, the next thing on my list of favorites this month are these little white cards, and they are essentially like an ID card. And what this planner girl likes to use them for is wrapping washi samples. So a lot of people use, myself included, those little white plastic bobbins that are usually traditionally used for thread, and wrapped all the washi on those and then had them in some sort of container or even held them on a ring. And while that did work for me for a long time, I eventually collected so many that it was just really bulky to have a ring with all of these bobbins on it. To try and flip through them every single time took a lot of work. Additionally, when they're all wrapped up on that little small space, sometimes you can't see the whole pattern. So what I love about these is you can store 5 normal size washi thickness normal thickness washi, and it's about 2 inches across, so you can see the whole pattern, not just that one little inch snippet, which I really like. They're also way easier to store. I got these little plastic containers from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, I can't remember, and I literally have them sitting up sideways like this in the container, and you can see it on the top. So I can see sort of the color, and then I'll go and I can flip through them. I should have just brought the box over here like this, so I can pick which washi I want if I'm going to dig from my samples as opposed from my rolls. They're also not that expensive, and I should have split them with a friend because I definitely didn't need like the bagazillion that I got for in the package. I think it came like 100 to a package or something ridiculous. But they're on Amazon, not very expensive, and they've definitely changed the way that I store my washi samples and made my life easier. Bonus, I also really love them for trading samples with friends. So if I'm gonna send samples to a friend, I can wrap all the ones that I wanna send them on one card, stick it in the mail. It's thin enough that you can just put it in a regular envelope, as opposed to, I remember the days that I would tape those bobbin into an envelope and hope that it was, you know, gonna work, and blah, blah. This is so much easier. Okay, the next thing is a beauty item. Also way late to the party on this. This isn't new by any means, but it's new to me. It's a new favorite to me. And it is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. So I bought the travel size one back in March when I was going on my cruise. I wanted something that was gonna get my makeup to stay, especially when it was hot and humid. And so I have now been using it for, I guess, 4 or 5 months, and I've taken it on all of my trips, a lot of which have been to warm places and places that I really needed that extra, you know, that locking setting spray. And it ran out while I was on my beach vacation with my family, and I was like, uh-oh. So I went and I bought a full-size one, so that now I still kept the travel one, so I'm gonna fill the travel one up when I need to travel, but I'm gonna keep this at home. To be honest, I don't think I will use this on a day-to-day basis, just because New York isn't that hot and humid. I mean, it can be, but I don't need my makeup to stay perfect all day at work. Like, I'm not a TV newscaster, so my makeup doesn't need to be perfect at work, and it is a splurge. I mean, this was like 30 bucks, and so I'm not gonna use it every single day. I'm mostly gonna save it for travels, and then I will use it for special occasions at home if I'm gonna be gone the whole day and I want my makeup to stay put. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna talk about is a protein shake. So this is the Premier Protein Shake in the individual containers in chocolate. I can't vouch for any of the other flavors. I've never tried them. I do have friends that have had positive reviews on some of the other flavors, but I personally haven't tried any of them just because I love chocolate that much. So I buy mine at Costco, and it comes in a package of, I think, 18, and it's usually on sale for 20 bucks. So it's like $1 a shake. They're especially great if I'm running out the door and I don't have time to actually cook breakfast, or Sam doesn't have time to cook breakfast. And if he does have time to make breakfast in the morning, usually we have eggs. So I will take this to work and have it as a snack, either in the morning as like a mid-morning pick-me-up, or in the afternoon when I'm usually craving something sweet. It has 30 grams of protein. It has 160 calories and only 1 gram of sugar. Now, it does have some other added things in there that are probably not the best for me, and I'm sure some nutritionists would tell me this is not the best source of protein. I know that. But I have a huge sweet tooth. This curbs my cravings, and it has a lot of protein. It's a win in my book. You can also get it on Amazon, which I will link below, and you can also get it at the drugstore. Now, most of the time at the drugstore, it's 10 bucks for a pack of 4. Ugh, which is such a splurge compared to how much I pay at Costco. However, when I'm traveling, like when I was at the beach or when I went to Orlando, saving grace. I will go to a CVS or a Walgreens and I will pick them up. And while yes, it is more expensive than the ones that I have at home, I didn't have to lug them there. It's just a great thing to keep in the hotel room when I need a snack. All right, that's it. Those are all of the things that I have been loving this month. It was sort of a random range from highlighters to protein shakes. It's been a crazy month. I have traveled a lot. I'm excited to just sort of chill for the month of September. I have a lot of birthdays, a lot of celebrations, but no travel, so that'll be nice. I will be spending a lot of September focused on myself as part of Self-Care September. If you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend you go check it out. In conjunction with some amazing partners, I will be giving away 2 prizes every single week during the month of September, one here on YouTube and one over on Instagram. So go ahead and check out that video. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy planning.